We are the ICAA International Criminal Law Firm specializing in defending entrepreneurs, companies, and multinational groups accused of foreign tax residence fraud and transfer pricing abuse. Thanks to our international network with offices in London, Switzerland, the Middle East, Hong Kong, and Singapore, we provide direct assistance to suspects and defendants located abroad, protecting them from extraditions, asset freezes, and tax penalties. Today, we analyze what foreign tax residence fraud and transfer pricing are, what related crimes exist, and how we can defend you against accusations of international tax avoidance and evasion. First of all, we need to clarify precisely what we mean by the term foreign tax residence fraud. Foreign tax residence fraud occurs when a company falsely declares its tax residence in another country, usually with low taxation, while actually operating its decision-making center in another country, such as Italy. It is considered a form of international tax avoidance, as it allows benefiting from lower tax rates compared to Italian ones, favorable regimes in tax havens, and reduced tax pressure on dividends and corporate taxes. The tax authority and financial police conduct thorough investigations to unmask companies with fraudulent foreign tax residence, analyzing where strategic decisions are made, where actual offices and personnel are located, and finally, where the main commercial and operational activities are carried out. If a company is deemed to have fraudulent foreign tax residence, it may face accusations of tax evasion and sanctions, potentially even for millions of euros. And now let's see what transfer pricing is and especially why it can be illegal. Transfer pricing concerns financial operations between companies of the same multinational group, especially when they have headquarters in countries with very different tax regimes. Transfer pricing abuse occurs when companies manipulate transfer prices to shift profits to jurisdictions with more favorable taxation, thus reducing the overall tax burden. For example, this is done through over-invoicing or undervaluation of goods and services sold between group companies, fictitious attribution of costs to branches in countries with high taxation, or the transfer of patents, trademarks, or intellectual property to offshore companies with lower taxation. The OECD and European Union have imposed strict rules on transfer pricing, and companies involved in suspicious operations may undergo tax audits, sanctions, in certain cases worth millions, and criminal charges for international tax fraud. So, what are the crimes connected to foreign tax residence fraud and transfer pricing? They are not few. Companies and executives involved in foreign tax residence operations or transfer pricing abuse may be accused of fraudulent tax declaration through fictitious documentation, international tax evasion and failure to declare foreign income, tax fraud and violation of anti-avoidance regulations, money laundering from tax evasion, and criminal association aimed at tax avoidance. The legal consequences are significant and may include substantial tax penalties, even for millions of euros, and recovery of evaded taxes. Seizures of assets, bank accounts, corporate shareholdings, transnational investigations, and judicial proceedings in multiple countries, and international arrest warrants and extraditions for company administrators. Italian authorities collaborate with Interpol, Europol, Eurojust, and international tax authorities to identify those responsible. We at ICAA provide highly specialized defense for those accused of foreign tax residence fraud or transfer pricing abuses, ensuring direct support even to those located abroad. Our legal strategies include corporate and tax analysis to demonstrate the legitimacy of operations, contesting tax accusations with documentary and accounting evidence, defense against seizures of bank accounts and company assets, to protect assets, protection of entrepreneurs from extradition proceedings and warrants, Interpol, and finally negotiation with tax authorities to reduce penalties and avoid criminal prosecution. Thanks to our international network with offices in London, Switzerland, the Middle East, Hong Kong, and Singapore, we assist multinational companies and entrepreneurs in any jurisdiction, providing local legal support for those outside Italy. If you are taking refuge abroad and need defense in multiple countries, our experts in international tax and criminal law can protect your rights and your assets. Investigations into foreign tax residence fraud and transfer pricing are increasingly frequent and complex, with implications that may involve multiple countries and jurisdictions. If you are under investigation, acting immediately is crucial to avoid seizures, arrests, or million-euro sanctions. We are ready to defend you anywhere in the world, protecting your freedom and your business with a solid and effective defense strategy. Contact us now for a confidential consultation and discover how we can assist you. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on international legal issues. See you in the next video.